Hello, what's up, Kasikai? This is Kevin Wolf from Mumbai and welcoming you to my our first episode of something called as Humble Startups with Full Stake. Yes, as you saw in the teaser, I'm here today with a new story which will help us not only inspire but aspire others as well as we go through the journey of our lives. So today the guest that I have with me on board is basically a very good friend of mine. We know each other for the last 4 to 5 years as friends and colleagues, and recently I happened to figure out that he's been a part of something which is a scratch to scratch startup, So help me welcome Mr. Franklin Jacob.
Thank you, Kevin, for inviting me. It's an honor being over here.
I know what you're doing, but I would want you to share with our viewers, my subscribers and new people who are going to be on this platform, to share with them what is exactly that you're doing for a living. What is that? Because this show is about startup and you are also a recent startup. So I would want to introduce your business to everyone.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a sole proprietor for a company that is known as Voice Data Solutions. We are basically into digital marketing. So say it like, be it anything in digital world, we cover all of them, from logo making till websites development, SEO. I mean, it's a one stop for all digital solutions for any startup or for any business that wants to make online business. Because in these days, in today's day's time, it is a fact that online presence is something which is required for be it like any business. So whatever business you are into or whatever anyone wants to start a business with, if they don't have an online presence, they are missing on those web traffic which could be actually converted into their business, which could help their business grow. So be it like anything from logo making, pamphlets, brochures, any kind of graphic designs, any kind of website designs, say having your website on the first page, which is like in Google SEO kind of thing, which is search engine optimization. Then from Facebook ads, you see those irritating ads now and then on Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, that's because of people like me. So we run those ads so that we target those audience and we get those kind of leads. So basically, if some of our clients are looking for those kind of leads, we provide them those kind of leads by running these campaigns.
Okay.
And stuff like that. In fact, it's a vast industry wherein there are lots of things to do. It's not just one thing that I can talk about. So if I keep talking, the day is like gonna get over. You're gonna be here till morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about
Completely.
it. Yeah, so this is in short, like digital marketing services. So anything that you're looking up for, anything
that is e-commerce basically.
That's right. Not only e-commerce but also a standard kind of thing, only for an online presence. Basically, you are building a website it's a platform where you're going to showcase your services, your specialties, what are your skills of, what are you doing, what products are you selling, or what services are you offering. It's basically building your
building businesses with the power of e-commerce,
online
and social media that comes together.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Being very frank. Okay, like how much we knew each other, I never had a clue in my lifetime that you would actually be starting a business, that you would be somewhere involved, into a business. Like I knew that you were a guy, or we were once upon a time a 9 to 5 pal.
Correct.
What was the reason you started up a business, or what was the inspiration that you actually started and got into a startup, and how long has it been for you since you've been working on your project, on this entire startup?
Well, basically, I knew in the back of my mind, one day I definitely want to do something of my own, that, I can run the show and I can do the things the way I want to, and also at the same time meet the needs and requirements of my clients. So when we were pals, when we were buddies, we were like 9 to 5 shift, I agree.
9 to 5 shift and party animals.
That's right. Just booze in the weekend and just party out.
Mm-hmm.
We were like that. But yeah, somewhere in my mind I had that thing that I need to do something in life. Now I didn't know what to do in life. So when I was talking with the previous organization. Over there it was a startup basically. So many things, ups and downs, I've learned it, I've seen it. So uh, it was an experience. It was an experience where I know what I should not do, so that my business doesn't go for a toss.
Mm-hmm.
So I've learned many things. I've seen the goods and the bads. I've seen the ups and downs. What businesses can go wrong, how can they go wrong, where they can go wrong. So I've seen those things for approximately a year and a half.
Okay.
I've been the HOD, the head of digital marketing for that company, and I've seen it all. So basically, what motivated me to start off my own is basically enough of the salary. Yeah,
I
mean,
connect.
whatever salary I was on, those salary was not justifying my job, because my job was like, I mean, I had to work every day of the week, even weekends. I mean, it was not forced me to work on the weekends. Yeah, but I was so dedicated to it. Then I realized this is my passion. This is what I'm looking out for, and this is maybe where I have a skill to do great.
This is where you can grow, basically.
Yeah, so I've capitalized that. I've taken these good points in my mind. Now, yeah, maybe this is something which I want to do going forward. Maybe this is something that I think I can see myself somewhere in a bigger, on a higher, in a market, kind of thing.
How long has it been since you started your company?
Well, my own World Data solution has been like 2 months now,
Mm-hmm.
and it is pretty slow in the start because I'm taking care of like many things in the beginning. But yeah, I'm sure things will fall in place.
Definitely, definitely. I am able to connect to you because somewhere or the other down the line, I was an entrepreneur,
Okay.
and I also look forward to being one. So I connect to exactly where you're. What I would want to know is, starting any business in today's world, even a vada pav ka thela is not a small thing. And where we look at you, we are starting an IT company.
Correct.
It's an IT company that is into providing digital solutions, and taking that leap of faith from a 9 to 5 to starting your own company, your
Yeah.
own corporate. It's a big deal.
Correct.
Until where I have learned about it.
Yeah.
So what is that you did in order to take that leap of faith, and what was the process like? Didn't you see the risk factor in it?
Well, I did see the risk factor, and like I said, where I was working before, I've seen the ups and downs. So I know where businesses can go wrong, and in fact, I've not mastered it, but yeah, I know the loopholes of it, where to focus on, where not to waste time on. So I seen a lot of risk in it, and it just happened one day that I have to start off my own. Instead of working with someone else, I better start off my own. Maximum, what would go wrong?
What was the date?
I've done a lot of things. Now on 5th of March, it was a day when I decided I need to do my own now. Finish. I have to do something.
No more procrastinating.
No more working with someone else.
So where did you
Period.
start from? On
So
the 5th of March.
On the 5th of March, what I did is, I was still on talking terms with my previous boss, with my previous company's organization, that this is my plan, this is how I'm going to do, and I wouldn't basically work from home. So initially I would not be, limited or content to only your services. I can focus on my own projects also. So I was in talking terms with him, and then on the 18th of March, through one of my friend, I got a consultancy who got my company registered as a sole proprietor. I got in touch with a couple of banks where I can open my business account. I got those things done. Those things were sorted. I know it, so I knew it somewhere behind my mind. Things will fall in place. Slowly, but yes, it will fall in place. I got my office set up. I had a room which is like in a commercial place at Chakala. I got that thing sorted. I got the initial systems that I wanted me to start with. The 3 systems that I wanted initially, I started with that. I got the entire office setup done.
Okay.
Everything was ready. The company was registered. New systems are in. The internet provider is coming. Paid him. Got things done. Everything was falling in place, but slowly and steadily.
Wasn't it scary at any point? Like, what my family is gonna speak, or what is the kind of, if this doesn't work out kind of thing. Wasn't there anything like that bothering you when you took this? Like, quitting a job is not an easy task until where I have seen people doing it. Uh, People are literally surviving in a job because they are scared to take that first step. So, what was the most scarier part for you, and how did you overcome that?
Okay. See, I've got like a lot of commitments over the month. Say it end of the month or beginning of the month. I've got a lot of commitments. I have to take care of a lot of bills. However, I have some savings that could survive me for couple of months. So even if I had no income for couple of months, I know I can survive. So I knew it somewhere in my mind. Let's give it a try. And in fact, I am sure about this. Now also I'm sure about this. That probably now things doesn't look as, you know, doesn't look that great. But yes, I'm sure things will fall in place. In fact, I've got a couple of good clients with me on board who are not just anyone. They are like the presidents of in what they are.
What is that? This fear part is there.
Yeah.
The fear is always there. What if this doesn't go right? What if this client doesn't like my work?
Correct.
What if I'm not able to sustain myself?
Correct.
What motivates you the most? Like, what is your force behind doing this? Like, if there is no turn up for the day, or if there is no visual for what is gonna come in as business, I'm very frank. You might be facing this as it's a startup. Like
Definitely, yeah.
But I'm speaking with my experience, not judging
Yeah.
again. How do you motivate yourself, and how do you do what do you do to keep yourself high? High on that energy.
Now, I am a very positive person. You must be knowing it better. I'm a very
No one knows
positive
better.
person. So, it's like I'm a self-motivator. So even if today day was bad, I know it was bad. But then I would not allow my today's bad day hamper my tomorrow's could be a better day. So whatever is said and done, everything is left behind. The good parts I carried, I motivated. The bad parts I again carried those on a learning point.
Okay.
Probably this is what I've not done, or probably this is what I've done wrong, which I shouldn't have done.
That's very
So,
important.
I'm not trying to compete with anyone else. I'm trying to compete with myself, improving myself one day at a time.
Getting better with the quality.
Definitely. So I'm like whatever I am into. So if today whatever you see me, the way however I am, tomorrow you'll see a better me. Then day after tomorrow you'll see even better in tomorrow.
This helps me actually connect to my channel as well. Like when I started, I just threw this one video which was like out of the blue,
Okay.
2 minutes. And I had the same mindset, So in time, I'm not the best yet, but I know that little bit thing is there. So yes, I think that helps a lot. Keeping yourself motivated, keeping yourself, being your own motivation basically. Because in the end of the day, people who say, I'm gonna be with you, might not be there with you.
Yeah.
But you're the only one who holds yourself strong and going, ahead. So I am glad that you have that thought process. So right now, what is the kind of goal setting that you've done for yourself? Is it 6 months? Is it 1 year? Is it 10 years? 5 years? What is that kind of vision that you have to take this venture ahead with you?
Well, basically what I'm looking here for is basically what I have learned, the kind of improvement I have shown in a span of 1 year when I was learning all of this. I didn't know I'm good at digital marketing. In fact, I never knew digital marketing. The day I started learning, I had a passion of learning. In fact, even today, I keep learning stuff. I wouldn't say I've done the PhD of it because there are so many things to learn yet for me. And I'm sure out there, the digital marketers out there also would not agree to this, that they are fully learned the entire digital marketing, because there's always a new thing to learn.
So you're always
Digital
learning
marketing.
yourself.
I'm always learning, yeah.
So-
At the same time, what I see ahead is in the coming years and coming months is basically I see approximately another 50 Franklins who can help me grow, at the same time help themselves grow.
Okay, that's so powerful to hear right now. Like I would want you to elaborate a little more. What do you mean, like, another 50 Franklins? What do you mean
So
by
basically,
that?